There comes a time in life. There comes a time in life when you realize that you are different. You think differently, move differently, and most importantly, you do not live to seek the approval of others. You are a chosen one, set apart from the rest. Not because you wish to be, but because of your divine purpose. If you've ever felt that your energy doesn't match the people around you, if you've ever struggled to fit into society's expectations, if you've felt an inner calling to rise above, then this message is for you. Before we dive in, if this resonates with you, consider subscribing and joining this community of awakened souls. And if you've received this message at the perfect time, the time when you needed it most, type 1111 in the comments for divine blessings. Now, let's get into the 8 reasons why chosen ones are not people pleasers. 1. Chosen ones operate on a higher frequency. The first and most powerful reason why chosen ones are not people pleasers is that they operate on a higher spiritual frequency. They are deeply intuitive, spiritually aligned, and guided by divine wisdom rather than societal expectations. People pleasers seek external validation to feel worthy. But chosen ones know their worth is anchored in something far greater than human approval. Their consciousness is elevated, allowing them to perceive life through a lens of purpose, energy, and spiritual understanding, rather than insecurity or fear of rejection. They are not here to be liked. They are here to fulfill a divine mission, driven by purpose rather than approval, standing firm in their truth regardless of who understands their path. 2. They are guided by purpose, not approval. People pleasers say yes when they want to say no. They sacrifice their needs to accommodate others, living in a cycle of exhaustion and emotional depletion. But chosen ones? They operate from purpose, not approval. They understand that their mission on earth is not to conform or to gain the fleeting approval of others. It is to rise into their divine calling with unwavering conviction. Every action they take is driven by a deep sense of purpose, not by external validation. Their focus is on personal growth, spiritual alignment, and making a meaningful impact that transcends the superficial expectations of society. They do not compromise their authenticity for temporary acceptance, but rather embrace the path that leads to self-mastery and divine fulfillment. Rather than worrying about who likes them, chosen ones prioritize their evolution and surround themselves with those who align with their journey. 3. They have been through deep spiritual awakening. Chosen ones do not reach this level of awareness overnight. Their transformation is the result of a long and often painful journey filled with experiences that force them to awaken. Betrayal, rejection, loneliness, emotional turmoil. Each hardship has been a catalyst for their spiritual awakening, shaping them into the resilient souls they are today. Unlike people pleasers who avoid discomfort by appeasing others, chosen ones have faced their darkest moments head-on, emerging stronger and wiser. They have learned that pleasing others only leads to self-betrayal, stagnation, and the suppression of their true potential. Instead of seeking external validation, they embrace the lessons hidden within adversity, using every challenge as a stepping stone toward self-mastery and spiritual elevation. Through this journey, they have discovered the true value of inner strength and self-acceptance. 4. They understand the energy exchange principle. Every interaction in life involves an exchange of energy. Some relationships uplift and empower, while others drain and deplete. People pleasers give endlessly without discernment, believing that self-sacrifice is a virtue. They pour their energy into others without considering whether it is reciprocated, often leaving themselves emotionally depleted. But chosen ones protect their energy with intention and wisdom. They understand that not every person or situation deserves their emotional investment. Instead of draining themselves to appease others, they set firm boundaries, ensuring that their time and energy are spent in alignment with their higher purpose. They recognize that true generosity does not come from self-sacrifice, but from a place of wholeness and inner strength. They set firm boundaries. They do not waste their time or emotions on those who do not respect their presence. They prioritize relationships that nourish their spirit, rather than deplete it. 5. They have a strong sense of self-worth. A chosen one does not need external reassurance to feel valuable. Their self-worth is intrinsic. It is not based on likes, compliments, or societal approval. People pleasers rely on external validation to feel worthy, constantly seeking approval from others to define their self-worth. This makes them vulnerable to manipulation, as their happiness is dictated by external opinions rather than inner truth. They bend, adjust, and sacrifice their authenticity in hopes of being accepted, often losing themselves in the process. But chosen ones, they stand firm in their truth, even when it makes them unpopular, even when it means standing alone. Their confidence is unshakable because it is built on self-awareness and spiritual alignment. They do not seek approval to feel whole because they already know their worth is intrinsic, unshaken, and divinely ordained. They walk in their power, refusing to dim their light for the comfort of others. While people-pleasers shape themselves to fit into the expectations of the world, chosen ones remain steadfast, knowing that their path is not meant to be dictated by fleeting opinions but by a higher calling. They embody the courage to be authentic, even when it challenges the status quo, because they are guided by something far greater than external validation. They are guided by divine purpose. Their worth is not determined by human opinion. It is rooted in their divine purpose. 6. They are not afraid to walk alone. People-pleasers fear solitude. They overextend themselves, afraid that if they don't accommodate others, they will be abandoned. But chosen ones, they embrace solitude. They know that not everyone will align with their journey, and they are okay with that, because their path is not meant for the masses, but for those who are truly called. Instead of fearing solitude, they embrace it as a sacred space for self-discovery and transformation. They use their time alone to reflect, grow, and deepen their connection with their higher self, allowing divine wisdom to guide their steps. Through solitude, they gain clarity, strength, and a profound sense of purpose, emerging even more aligned with their spiritual path. They do not seek companionship to feel whole because they already are whole, complete within themselves, and anchored in their own divine truth. They do not seek companionship to feel whole. They already are whole. 7. They are leaders, not followers. Chosen ones are natural leaders. They do not follow the crowd. They do not conform just to fit in. They carve their own path, fearlessly embracing the unknown and inspiring others to do the same. True leadership is not about following trends or seeking validation. It is about standing firm in one's beliefs, making difficult decisions, and upholding truth, even when it is uncomfortable or unpopular. Chosen ones understand that greatness is not found in conformity, but in the courage to break free from societal norms and forge new trails. They are visionaries, unafraid to challenge the status quo, and their resilience in the face of adversity serves as a beacon of inspiration for those who seek to awaken their own potential. While others may waver under pressure, chosen ones remain steadfast, guided by an unshakable inner knowing that their destiny is far greater than momentary acceptance. They do not follow the crowd. They lead with purpose, authenticity, and divine conviction. While people-pleasers live for approval, chosen ones live for their higher calling. 8. They are in tune with their divine assignment. At the core of it all, chosen ones are aware of their divine assignment. They know they are here for a higher purpose, and that purpose is not to make everyone happy. Their mission requires unwavering strength, unshakable courage, and a deep, unbreakable connection to their true self. They understand that the road ahead is not for the faint of heart. It is for those who dare to walk in alignment with their divine assignment, even when the world does not understand them. They refuse to compromise their calling for the fleeting comfort of social acceptance. They do not bend to the will of the masses, nor do they dilute their truth to make others comfortable. Instead, they stand rooted in their power, embracing the unique journey set before them. They know that destiny is not about convenience, it is about conviction. No matter how many obstacles arise, no matter how many doubters speak against them, they remain steadfast. They understand that their path is divinely ordained, and they trust the process, knowing that their purpose is far greater than the temporary opinions of the world. They rise, not because it is easy, but because it is who they are meant to be. The path of a chosen one. Being a chosen one means walking a different path, a path that not everyone will understand. But that's okay, because you are not here to fit in. You are here to rise. People-pleasing is a trap that keeps many stuck in self-doubt and frustration. But you, as a chosen one, have been called to break free from that cycle and step into your divine power. This is the Chosen FY channel, a sacred space for spiritual warriors, truth seekers, and those who walk the path of higher consciousness. If this message resonated with you, declare it to the universe by typing 1111 in the comments as a powerful affirmation of your alignment with your divine purpose. Your journey of awakening does not end here. Stay connected with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to receive more transformational content designed to empower your soul, elevate your mind, and awaken your highest potential. Remember, you were never meant to fit in. You were meant to rise and lead. Until next time, stay true to yourself and embrace your divine journey. Thank you for watching.